Hello, Internet. It's the day after Christmas. Yesterday, I made a 20-minute video blog, and today, I make another video blog. Probably won't be as long, I promise. Yesterday was Christmas Day, and I did something that I don't usually do during the year, basically. I had a bottle of beer. Now, that may seem like not a big deal to a lot of you. A lot of you are probably, used to drinking, but not me. Back in college, I used to drink a lot. My average would be 4 or 6 bottles in one sitting, and I usually pretty much. I'm usually able to handle that much. I don't go crazy. I don't go. I don't lose myself. That's my limit. When I go beyond six, I tend to do weird things. So back then, six was my limit. Nowadays, I don't really drink too much anymore except during holidays, like Christmas and New Year. And yesterday, I had a whole bottle of beer. Usually, I would have only half. But this particular beer I had was pretty nice. It was a Cerveza Negra. Uh, San Miguel beer, Cerveza Negra. It's a dark beer, very similar to Guinness. I had the opportunity to have Guinness when I went to Paris a couple of months ago, and it was interesting because it was the first time I had dark beer, and I heard it was very good, so I tried it, and yes, I did enjoy it. But for some reason, I enjoyed the Cerveza Negra a lot more. Yes, I prefer it over Guinness. It's also a dark beer. Okay, so what I did was I put the beer inside the freezer for maybe an hour before I drank it. I also put a glass mug inside the freezer for an hour before I drank the beer. So an hour later, just in time for lunch, I poured the ice cold beer into the ice cold glass, and it was just fantastic. I was able to finish the entire thing. Cold, really, really, really cold beer in a hot country like the Philippines is just. I used to hate I used to hate the taste of beer. I thought it was I felt it was a little too bitter for me. When I was younger, I would drink beer only because I wanted to feel, tipsy and drunk. But now I actually appreciate the flavor of it, the taste of it. And I don't appreciate the feeling of being drunk. No, not anymore. So one bottle is a limit. So it was a very nice experience. I have another beer set aside for New Year. I will probably make a video while having my beer. So this coming New Year, probably check the channel out. I would go on a drunken video blogging spree here on my channel, which probably won't amount to anything much because I will just have one beer. I have already one set aside, and it's not any dark beer. It's just a simple Heineken beer I got from a local grocery. So that should be interesting to me, at least. Uh, New Year's is a week from now, and here in the Philippines, the tradition is fireworks. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of fireworks, and there are the officially sanctioned fireworks and the underground fireworks. The underground fireworks are usually much stronger, much more dangerous. It's dangerous but very exciting to watch. Admittedly, if you're in the Philippines, you're probably familiar with just the news reports that come out the day after New Year's, and it's usually filled with people with their hands blown off, kids, adults. They would The news crews would go to the hospitals and they would film these people with blown up hands and with just the tendons sticking out, and then the stupid reporters would ask, "Would you still, would you still play with fireworks?" No, as if the blown hand isn't punishment enough. They would have to rub it in. So I really feel bad for those people because they just want to enjoy New Year. At the same time, they forget themselves. People forget themselves, especially when they get drunk. And kids, sometimes the fireworks, particularly strong firework, wouldn't blow up for some reason, and the kids who usually can't afford to buy those kinds of things would go and grab it and try to play with it, and then it would explode in their hands. So I guess the government is right to ban a lot of these powerful underground fireworks and just allow those lesser powerful ones. In fact, there are a couple of cities in the Philippines that ban fireworks, any kind of fireworks outright. There's Davao and now there's Baguio. And I'm very sure it's a trend that would continue in the future, as long as a lot of these underground fireworks continue to be made and become even more powerful. So, well, sometimes I don't want to go out anymore during New Year's Eve. As much as I want to watch all these really cool fireworks, a lot of people are stupid, especially people with guns, and I would include a lot of policemen in this. There were a few policemen who have been involved in this. They would shoot their guns in the air, because who am I going to hit in the sky if I shoot my gun in the air? Apparently these people are stupid because they don't know, they don't understand physics. They probably didn't pay attention when they were in school, or they were just plain stupid. A lot of people here in the Philippines are stupid. Of course, when you fire a gun with a live bullet in the air, that bullet will find somewhere to land, and sometimes they land on people, and people die because of this. And there were a couple of cases in the past where I found bullets on the floor of our kitchen. So those bullets have to come from somewhere. And early on, well, many years ago, there was an incident where a bullet almost penetrated our roof. Well, it penetrated the roof and it almost penetrated the ceiling. You can see the bullet peeking through the ceiling. So that's a good thing, at least it didn't fall all the way through. So it's a kind of a danger, really. I think that anybody caught shooting their guns in the air on New Year's Eve should be punished for any deaths. For example, somebody died from a stray bullet in this particular area. Anybody who has been caught shooting their guns in the air should be punishable for that, even if the bullet didn't come from their gun. I think that's the only appropriate punishment for that. Just to teach these stupid people a lesson. I could go on about stupid people in the Philippines probably in our next video. I just don't want to be overwhelmed by the extreme stupidity of a lot of people. Where, granted, there's a lot of stupid people. There's also a lot of really considerate and kind and nice people here also. And of course, I will probably talk about them as well. Just in fairness, okay? So I pretty much blew my promise of keeping this within 10 minutes. I guess I do have a lot of things to talk about, and I'm not finished. I still have a lot of stuff to say. But I'll probably reserve that for another day. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, until next time. Bye bye.